Alright, hey everybody, good to see you. We are back in House Flipper, working on the great investment project, pretty much a sad park with a basketball court to a rec center. Keeping the basketball court and, well, walling it in. Adding a pool, a kids play center, and a parking lot. That's kind of what we've done so far. We've established what we want the inside to kind of be. Ooh, wrong location. This one here. This one. Great investment. For anyone wondering, just coming in to visit. And there it is. Okay. So, for anyone to see here, we have officially finished really all of the outside. We got it decorated, lights, everything is good to go. Kept the bamboo going across for the pillars and all that. There's the playground. Decided for bonsai hedge. We got the pool. Side path. A little garden here. And just a regular walk path, right? So today, which I fear, I hope I can get it done. I want to try to finish the project today. So we got a lot of work to do. Cannot dilly-dally. I'm glad I kind of stayed and did more of the gymnasium. Really, this is pretty much done in here, minus the lights. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to do some kind of a little welcome desk, a small one like right here or something, but it really isn't 100% necessary. We also have to paint the ceiling. I'm not sure really what color. I feel like I should probably just do like the next lighter gray so it's nice and open, but I also know, we were kind of talking about making it the darker color. I think it'll just have to be this. I think going any darker would make it enclose too much, so here we are. We're starting it. Let's go. It's gonna take like 100 of these paint barrels to do this, by the way. Actually, do I have the other ladder over? Let's start from the corner and work our way over. The hardest part will be this. It's going to be kind of a problem. Because I don't want it to be getting on the black lining we got going on. Are we serious right now? Okay. Oh, hello? Grab it. Nothing selecting today. Alright. So the real issue I have with this whole thing is that once I jump down, I'm probably going to lose this outline. Yeah. Okay. Well, here we go. Just a little bit at a time, I guess. Probably should have brought the paint can over. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think lighter's the way to go. Then we gotta add a bunch of lights in here. Which will make it look crazy, by the way. Please don't get this. Ooh. This is most likely what's going to take the longest, to be honest with you, is the paint stuff, so bear with me as we do this. I might, actually, no, we should probably, instead of the ladder, I said I wouldn't need it anymore, but we're going to have to probably buy a scaffolding. Because the double should fit in here. Hey, John Paul, how's it going? Did you, are you guys out of that fire business? Are you doing all right? Let's see if it lets me do the double. No. So this one. I'm almost tempted to add multiples of these. I did watch Sandrock last night and saw kick the crap out of the militia. Yes, it was awesome. Sandrock is finally liberated, and all the criminals are answering for their, well, their treacherous ways. Hopefully, hopefully no more shenanigans happens, although it does sound like Matilda, her pod landed somewhere close to us again. I'm not sure if she's going to be alive or not, or if they're going to kind of hint that she's just out and about in the desert somewhere, but essentially, when they thought she was going to orbit for a while, she did not orbit, so it should be interesting. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling it's not the last we've seen of her. I know we had Penn with his stuff too. I don't know. All I do know is we're not even close to being done with the game. We still have a lot to do. So it's possible we could still have some Duvos action going on. Yeah, I think square by square is our best bet, you guys. As far as, you know. Try not to feel like we're getting on and off this ladder all the time. Try to reach as much as we can here. Look at how it floats. Boy, I wish it was this easy to paint. No joke. Oh, not that. I don't know. I'm excited. I want to see what else they're going to do. And we also have Logan and Haru's trial, too. So that should be interesting. Do we feel like we can move this? Let's put this up here, too. And what's perfect is we kind of went just far enough we can put this on this here. Alright, we gotta watch out for this, though. Cannot have it paint over the black there. Nice. Okay, we're good. We are good. Although I dislike that it's suddenly just shooting past the wall there. I'm not sure why it's doing that. It's weird. Usually it just, you know, stops you. Yeah, just like the... just like placing the cement on the roof, you guys. If this is too monotonous for you, you're more than welcome to go grab a snack or something. We still have a lot to paint, so... Oh, we have a lot to paint. Apparently I missed this little section here. Almost got the whole thing there. You know what? I guess we can move this again. Like right here? Sure. Why not? Might be able to make it all the way across, actually. Let's kind of leave it, like, right here. We can always regroup when we get there. Thank you for the like, guys. Appreciate that. I'm so glad this doesn't go onto adjacent walls. It just lets you, did not mean to do that. It just lets you, go up to the wall. Hey, Sabrina. How's it going? 3 likes, guys. Thank you. We're setting up a rec center right now. Slowly but surely. It has taken quite a while because of how big the building is, but, you know. Doing good. We're doing good. Honestly, nothing really too crazy going on. I guess from this. It was way better to get the scaffolding. No, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I'm guessing life's been, hectic a little. It's been kind of hectic more so for me because it's, like, all the parent holidays going on, and my parents' birthday falls in the same... both my mom and my dad falls in the same month as the major holidays happen, too. So just doing all that. Oh my god. Well, actually, no, that's better. We need it to be this way. I didn't exactly want it to happen that way, but sure. This is gonna take forever to do. Rest in peace. Ah, darn you. It still isn't making it all the way? Like, are we for real right now? There we go. It's because I can't see. Thank goodness it doesn't count, like, what's already there, you know? I just stayed quite late. Stayed up late last night. Been up for 24 hours, can't sleep. As far as the fire's going, it's still burning, but we're fine. At the moment, 12 houses were destroyed, though. Oh, gotcha. That sucks. Well, not good for the neighbors, but I am glad that you guys are safe, though. And that your pets are safe and stuff, too, right? I started back my last year of college classes, so it is back to juggling work, family classes. You were saying that. How much longer do you have left for your schooling? So at least you can kind of look forward to, I just have, you know, 6 months of doing this. I have, you know, a year of doing it, you know? Hopefully it's not too long. We will. Guys, if you believe, send prayers for JP's neighbors. They are going through some kind of a big forest fire going on. If you don't have a religious belief, then please think of them, guys. Hopefully everything will go okay. Through next year, through next July, so almost exactly a year. Okay, that's not bad. You got this. The blood sugar is high today. That might be why you weren't sleeping very good, John Paul. funny enough, I've been looking into, like, Tai Chi stuff. And it's pretty amazing what a couple, stretches will do for the body that changes up a lot of stuff, you know? Also, were you able to get your bicycle out of the garage, John Paul? Get someone to help you do that? Oh my gosh, this is just... Oh, it's gonna be forever. We got forever to go. Can't see it all. I might just need to sleep. Well, I'm glad I grabbed all that. Not so happy about that other piece, though. Also, you gotta remember the keys are inverted, so if you don't do it the right way, the roller goes all over the place if you forget it's the other way. Oh, gotcha. Because I think that's what you were mentioning last time, right? Because I think you were talking with Jawa about exercise stuff. Maybe, well, of course, I don't know what kind of stuff you take, but hibiscus tea is really good for your heart and blood pressure and stuff like that. Shouldn't need these anymore. Do I have any more else here? I think we were going to think about repainting these, but I might just leave them cement. I might want those, actually. I'm just going to sell this. We're just going to use the scaffolding for now. Let's sleep, because it is very dark in here. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, as boring as it is, I think white was the way to go. And then once we get lights up here, hopefully we don't have to use too many. And maybe the fact that we chose a lighter color for the ceiling, we don't have to use as many lights to light up the court here. That's what I'm hoping. Let's go a little closer so we can actually see what we're doing. The fact that it was perfect going that way was very nice. Oh, come on, buddy. Ah. You keep missing that. Stop. Stop. Stop doing it. Oh, you know what? Speaking of teas, I have to post Midnight gave me this, this pizza recipe where you make the pizza crust out of chicken, you guys, and man, it was awesome. And very easy to do. I need to post the photos from that, and I told Missney I would post the tea I'm using, but I am forgetting to post the stuff. Ooh, 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 don't do that. Alright, I think we're officially over halfway. We're getting there. Like 800 cans of paint later. Yeah, I was skeptical because I was like, wait a minute. So, you know, because you imagine chicken, right? And even ground chicken with whatever. you know, the other stuff in it, I was skeptical that it would actually hold up like pizza dough would. You know how like you pick up a slice of pizza, but it actually held up really well. I thought it would be kind of like on the floppy end where you might want to eat it with a fork, but I was proven wrong. Though I will say this recipe is not for the faint of heart. It has a lot of food with it. You could definitely make multiple meals from it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So then with the other medication, does that, I'm not familiar with any of that stuff, if I'm being honest. So does that one help you with your heart stuff? Or for your diabetic stuff? I'm not gonna fall off here. We're on top of the paint can right now. Okay, oh boy, there we go. Okay. So then the one is kind of a two-in-one, if you will, when before your other medication would have you taking insulin too. Dang, I'm just barely making it to the end of this. Let's try this again. Hopefully I don't miss the piece this time. Go all the way to the end. Did I miss it? Oh, I can't tell. You know what's gonna suck is I'm gonna get off of this, and then I look at the ceiling back there, and we're gonna have a whole strip on the back of the wall that we missed. Because it looks like it's going to the edge of the wall, but then it's not. This one white paint's lasting forever. Ugh. Stop it, darn it. Okay. Holy cow, I think we're getting there. Like I said, if you all need to go get some snacks or something. We're just painting the ceiling right now. It's an interesting one. I was using it at one point for weight loss and A1C. Insurance stopped covering it, though. It's weird. Why? See, sometimes that's what I just don't understand. If the medication is, like, backed by FDA, I don't get why suddenly a company can stop financially, like, covering the part of the charge. I always felt like that was so scammy, you know? Scam artisty to me. Okay, gotcha, Jump Hall. Am I missing any pieces? At all while we're looking? No, we're good. Alright, look, we're actually officially over. So let's keep going. More so in the middle again, like right here. Dude, we're matching it up. Ooh, not that. Not that. I maybe didn't even need to buy all these. But you know what? Who am I kidding? I'll insurance medical stuff is scammy. That is one thing I will give Trump admin for, is they are trying to make medical billing more transparent. Because I feel like there's so many times that you go to a doctor, they give you a price, and then you get a bill like 30 days later with a different price quote and other stuff. It's such a scam. Such a scam. Ah, okay. Got it. Kind of like cancer treatment stuff too. I noticed that's kind of like that. Which is incredible to think that a lot of cancer patients are using really trial, like they're pretty much being guinea pigs on the stuff just to be able to get the free medication. Like the treatment, because it's not actually fully researched and stuff. It's insane. Insanity. This whole thing is wrecked. Oh my gosh. We have so many cans of paint. Actually, you know what? We might really go through all these paint. I feel like we have way less to do than we do, and then I look at the rest of the wall, and we still have the whole thing to do. Alright. Ah, don't do that. Don't do that. Remember what I said about the invertedness? It's harder when it's further away. I'll have to readjust this again. Okay. Yeah, I didn't need all this paint. We did not need it all. Four likes. Thank you, guys. They didn't want to pay out for mine either, but my doctor pharmacy showed them the Dexcom data to show that 5-point drop A1C is now paid for. Well, I'm glad you were able to get that for sure. It's just, like I said, it's all a part of like that big thing, right? Person's obviously sick and has a record of going to get treatment. Why does it have to be proven to get coverage? I don't know. I don't think I agree with... Actually, I don't agree with all of it, really. Hey, Midnight. How's it going? You know how you can click on some of the wooded angle pieces, like those for the stairs, and it just fills it automatically? They need that, yeah, for the ceiling. Or better yet, I mean, I know, like, in this instance, it's pretty rare to have such a high ceiling. I wish the tape would let me, I wish it would let you tape off, because if I were to try to tape this right now, and I jump off this ladder, it registers it as being too high. And then it doesn't let you do it, so then you're forced to have to get the scaffolding and stuff. Going and working on writing. Yeah. Are you still on the Cyberpunk X Naruto one, or are you on a different one? That's okay, Sabrina. Working on chapter 2. This one, Naruto X. Oh, okay. Overlord this time. Gotcha. You know, that one's actually a really funny one. Overlord is. We're so close. Although, now that I think of... Well, no, it probably wouldn't have been any faster. I was going to say, it may have been faster for us to cover this in some kind of tile, but... Could also put fans in here, too. They wouldn't reach very far, though, and a chance of them getting hit with a basketball. Yeah, okay, never mind. I had a micro thought. Not a good idea. We're so close. We are so close. Alright, let's scooch it a little further here. Hey, DJ. Good. How are you? We're painting a ceiling. Painting a dang ceiling. Nice. Glad you're doing good. You at work today? If so, hopefully work's going okay. Oh, and Sabrina, I forgot to ask. I think last we left off, you were going on a vacation with your wife, right? How'd that go? Over a smidge. Nice, there we go. Oh, we are so close. Those wonderful, need those more frequently. Jawa and I need to do the same thing. We're kind of planning some stuff, for later in the year. But I don't know, I know how crazy it sounds, but... I'm looking at that DC Grand Prix. I've never been to a Grand Prix before. It's gonna look crazy. Probably really expensive to go. Okay, we're so close. So close for real. And you know what? With this one, because it's down a little bit, I don't have to worry about it hitting the glass. So that's a miracle. Let's go. Oh, that sucks. Alright, we got that. Boom. Ceiling is completed. Now, lights. And what on earth are we going to do with lights here? How many lights do we want? Let's put all this over here. Still have some thoughts about taking the red and stuff elsewhere, just not sure how. But there we go, guys. We got a basketball area. Alright, light switch. Oh my goodness. Little smoke break. I guess we can put a little desk here. We also need to find the basketball and put a little basketball stand or something. I'm not sure if really any of these belong where I'm thinking about, but maybe this one? There, just something like this. Actually, we could put it over here, too. Well, I was trying to avoid if they ever got hit with a ball, but that could be anywhere, huh? There, and then you can welcome people in. Or we could just put it over here. Well, no. I don't like that. Let's put it back. Then they're by the light switches. Basketball. Basketball, basketball. A laptop? Let's use the laptop. Maybe we'll give them a portable mouse or something. I guess just this. Speaking of sports, did you all hear that the Women's National Baseball League is coming back this year? Huh, I did not know that. First game will be August. Dang, that's gonna be hot. Where are they showing the first game at? Hopefully someplace that'll be decent in August. Should we use these? Or these? Illinois, okay. Oh, it won't be too bad. It'll still be pretty toasty. I know it's by season, right? Like, I know each game has, like, its own, like, little season they sport it in. I feel like even if it means running them together, they should have, they should try to move some of the sports around where it's landing on cooler weather. Cooler, just cooler all around. You know what I should be doing? Let's... but no, because it won't let me carry it all the way across, right? I was gonna say, we could measure this and actually try to line these up. Won't let me reach that high. Oh, it will? Okay, hold on. I need to see how far away this is. I don't remember what we did before that. Okay. Mom's texting me. Okay, so we need it to be... What did I say? It was 96? So it needs to be... What? 49? No, just keep it up there, buddy. Why does it keep doing this? Okay, so then if we did this... It's a lot. It is going to be a lot of lights, I fear. Let's do the other side, too. Oh. What are we doing here? What's going on? Why is it going partial? Did it just put that on the roof? So how come it worked for this other side but not this side? Why are we doing this here? Why does this not feel like the same side? Thank you. Okay, I might have to see if I just fuse that outside to the ceiling or not. Wasn't my intent to do that. Just barely reached that. Is there a brick up here? Okay, good. Sweet. We'll keep this out here just in case. Lights. Long ways or big ways? We could also use LED strips too. What should we do? You know, if we did... Okay, hear me out. If we did an LED strip and we made it one big rectangle, do you think that could work? Like, do, like, the outer rim of it and then a smaller rectangle inside of it? I'm not sure if this is going to be smart to do, to be honest, but... So, like, let's put it, like, right here. I don't want it to be too bright near the windows. Let's try this. And will it let me grab it from down there? That's the other part. I don't even know how far away this is. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Can you imagine doing this in real life? You're just breaking your ankles. See, and this is the only problem. I should have kept a, let me see if it'll let me copy. Let's copy, let's do... This is gonna cost me extra monies. But I think this is gonna be the best way to do this. Alright, let's see if I can copy this. Well, actually, no, let's attach it first, and then we copy. So we'll do, like, one rectangle there, we'll turn it on and see how bright it is, and then we'll maybe do, like, one more in the middle. Then we don't have just hanging lights. There's less fear that it'll break stuff. Although, now that I think about it, this probably won't be very even. Did it, like, right here, right? I hate that it's uneven. Did it actually work? I mean, it's pretty close. Okay. Now here's the true test. Did it, will it be even when we make it across? We're spending so much money. We might as well set it all up. Oh, go up there. I might have to disconnect these. I don't know if I can copy and paste to the other side or not. So this was slightly off, but you know what? This is probably better anyway. Because then... Oh. Change. We'll start from this side across and see where it messed up. I kind of figured it didn't line it up perfectly. Yeah, so it's a little too long on the other side, but too short on this side. Keep clicking the wrong thing here. Okay, let's turn on the lights real quick. Let's see how bright this is. I did not copy it. Well then. I'm not sure how bright this is gonna be. We might be making a mistake doing this. Oh, you know what we can do instead? Actually, you know what? That would make it way easier. We could just do lines across. Let's see how bright that would be. I don't know how many we'll do. Let's start from here. I might need another one of these. Well, no. I shouldn't need another one of these. We'll make an even one down the middle and maybe make like 5 lines or something. So I fear I fear the mirror. The problem is they're not crazy reflective. So I kind of wish you could almost. I think it'd be really cool if they let you light the mirror from the back. I'm sure you could do something like that in Sandbox, but for this, when you put the mirror up there, it's like the metal sheen. It looks it just looks really flat. It just looks like a dark gray. It doesn't really show a reflection. But if it did, though, yeah, I would 100% line. We could put glass around the edge of this, and then, you know. Although we could actually almost put some sky stuff in here, like a glass across the ceiling, too. That might be too epic, though. I am trying to finish this project today. How many do we think is far from this? I meant mirror as in make the court lines. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, got it. Yeah, that would be really cool. So just the lines, you mean? That'd be too trippy. I think we'd probably get a lot of players killed. Let's try right here. Gotta jump off this thing. I'm creative, but I fear I'm not that creative. That's what I'm saying. You have, like, the neighboring kids from the other school come in here, and they're just staring at the ceiling because their auditorium isn't as cool as, you know, as their own. At least I would be. I would just be looking up at all this stuff. I wouldn't even be watching the game. You'd just be looking up at the ceiling. I need it to be dark, dark. Because now I'm trying to think, if we have lights on, if it's like nighttime or whatever, will it be bright enough? We brought the mushrooms for the big game. It's all going down today. Let's go from over here first. We did about 5 or 6, right? I should really be counting these. Ball it on the ground. Okay. I mean, that looks actually really even. I'm proud of myself. Now, can we replicate that with the other side? Probably not, but we're gonna try. So then we put like one right in the middle. Or should we do 4, so one more and one more to make the 6, or should we just do 5 total? I mean, you know, 1 down the middle. We might need to do 2. Which actually, with the spacing we're doing, we might be able to. Do I have... You know, that's a good question. Yes, I do. You could also, you know, maybe we do something like that. Of course, now that I've moved it. Make it, like, lighter, brighter. Maybe do something like that instead, although I feel like it's blaring at that point. Kind of cool that it looks blue. Oh, come on now. This one? To this one? So it should just be this back one, right? Because it went across to the others. Oh, and maybe this one here. No, we did this one. All right. Is that kind of better? I don't know. I might still need to do regular lights in here, you guys. But this looks really cool, though. We need to get completely dark so we can actually see. Well, you know, we could also do some lights on these as well. Maybe lights on the side walls versus just all up on the ceiling. Let's organize this a little better here. I think we decided like 6, right? This one. Yeah, unfortunately that is the problem with the higher ceilings. I'd have to probably use the probably like the garage lamp ones that hang down on a chain to really light up the court. Then I feel like that's not... I feel like that's gonna get hit or something, you know? See, this doesn't look as bright as these. Well, I guess it is. Alright. From this side... I don't know, we're already at 56 minutes. We might be having another episode of this. don't think we're gonna finish the project. Okay. So, okay, what if we did this? So then you have like a really cool light thing going on, and then in the middle of these we have the other lights, and they dangle down a little bit. Should we try it? Yeah, let's sleep real quick. Let's just be absolutely sure that what we're thinking is what we want. And then we can always go back to daytime, right? Yeah, nighttime. It looks like a nightclub or something. In fact, it looks a little hazy, doesn't it? Oh, those are kind of crooked. I need to scoot this one over. Over by like a whole thing. Same with the other one. Yeah, I think the other lights are gonna have to be it. I thought we could do something cool here, but it didn't quite work out. It's pretty close. Although, how come it looks bright outside? Like it's not actually nighttime. Maybe the game lied to me. Well, no. We'll just copy it to here. Yeah, that's a little better. Floating gazer beams. Yeah. Well, we tried. Let's line up, dang, you know what? We kind of really have no choice, because if this is what it looks like for this, then I can't even do cams. We can't do pod lights either. Unless I use 100 of them. I'm wondering if it's because I also made them on the bluer side. Let me try to make it a little brighter and see if... I doubt that's going to change anything, but... Make it more gold. Nah, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do a dang thing. See, look, it's even readjusting. It's like, nope, not today. Alright, well. Drop lights, here we come. I think let's try just the middle. And see if we... Maybe we put them horizontal all the way across. Let's scooch these out a bit. And we'll just line them up down the middle and see what happens. See how we feel about it. We're gonna have to hop skip like this too. Although by the time we get the lights up, it might be hard to jump from multiple things here. Let's see what happens. Alright, so let's use these. We'll make them red. Go with the theme here. And let's 100%. Honestly, yeah, and let's try it like this. Let's keep it like this. Here. Did not want to do that. Okay, so about in the middle of these, the game is like freaking out. It's not in the middle. Let's try something like that. Okay. Oh, hello? Oh, it's because it's not attached to the Switch? Oh my... Look at how the game's already just not having it. I can't even see where the line's at. I'm making these two spaced apart, right? Ugh. See, this is why I didn't want to do this, because then it's going to be impossible to tell, like, what's too far apart or what isn't, but I think this is what we'll have to do. I mean, it's not going to be a perfect science, but it'll just have to do. And once we move these, hopefully it doesn't throw as many shadows. I think I can jump from those, right? Yeah, I think this will work. So if we do this side and this side, we'll see what it looks like. I might just get rid of that middle line, and we add the rest of the lights on here. All right. Okay, pretty sure that's the middle. That might be too far. Oh my gosh. Of course, I have these facing the absolute wrong way. I keep falling down the ladder hole thingy. The game's freezing. Did it crash? Oh, there we go. You know, now would be a good time to save. A very good time to save, I think. Yep, love that. Let's go like right here. We got the save, we're good. I don't know how far away I went from this other wall. Let's see. Was I really close to the other one? I mean, a little bit. Let's maybe... Like I said, it's never gonna be exactly perfect, you guys, if I'm being real with you. I think I might just scoot these ones over a little bit. And it'll probably play the exact same role we need. I think we had it, like, right here on the other one. And then we'll scoot these down a little bit. There. Just making them all crooked. Okay. There. I mean, I think that's pretty good. Especially with that long of a pause, we kind of have to, get a save. In fact, I might do another save. Rip. Alright. Let's keep on keeping on here. Actually, no, we need to do them long ways. Let's make the porthole opening facing not in the middle of my walk path here, so don't keep falling down the steps. Can't believe how much money we've spent on these. This is what we get for making a gymnasium. Alright, now how many of these did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. $14 of these. How much are these anyway? I never really thought about it. They're $600 each. Each number one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. Does that look even? Would have, yeah, so the shelf, well, yeah, I guess we could have attached it to that wall. I was gonna say there's not really very many walls we can attach that to, you know? We're getting some bad weather here. I'm gonna log off for a bit. It's all good. Stay safe. I'm glad we got to see you. Glad you're doing okay. And we'll talk later. We will see you later. Wow. Positively wow on the space there. 3. It's not right. 4. 5. 6. Darn you. We did it again. We put them all on the wrong side again. Seven. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. And 14. What a damn miracle. I think the only thing I will say is those are a little close together, so we'll scooch that one over. It only takes one wall, and I've made it that big before. Yeah, it's... Boy, setting this up was something. But... There, how do we feel about this? Okay, so then my next question I have is... the middle of the court, I mean, it's kind of dark. Do we just try to add another laser strip and see if that fills in this little dark spot? Because really, once we get rid of these, I mean, I'd say this is pretty bright, right? Because these are just casting a bunch of shadows right now. Also, 5 likes, thank you guys. Plus, we can add some lights by the entrance and maybe over the bleachers. I don't know, like looking at it like this, right? See how it's dark in the middle? I think adding this many lights in the middle might be too much lights. But then do we think the laser light's going to reach as far as those? They're probably not. You think it's fine? There's a dark spot. It's like a dark little shadow spot here. There's a shadow. A freaking shadow. Actually, you know what we could do, now that I'm thinking about it? Maybe not the full row of lights, but instead we could maybe turn them the other way and just do, like, 6. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe. Let me try it. Let's see how we feel about it. And we'll just put these, like, right here. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. The porthole on the wrong thing again. I can barely see. Okay, it's lined up there, and it's actually pretty even right here. Actually, no, I think I might want to make them the same, and then we'll just skip. So we'll do, you know, we'll do 8 of these. Let's try 8. I don't know why I left that. Can't get rid of everything completely, because we do still have to actually make this work, so... Is that the middle of that? I wasn't paying attention. Ugh. I guess technically that's the middle redecided. About this, it's not showing me my grid. And this one's a little wider than the other, but this is actually the middle. Here. I might be able to get away with doing this without having to, Well, now this doesn't seem right either. Okay, let's try that, and then we'll try 3 from the other way and see how that goes. Oh, there we go. Oh, duplicate. It's gonna be so glitchy from how many lights there are. It's gonna be insanity. Where is the top of this? We kind of made it closer to the what's it called here? The whole game is glitching. Glitching hardcore here. Oh yeah, DJ? What's been going on? That might be too far. You know what? That's pretty perfect, and I say that's a lot better. One more. We're gonna do one more in the middle, so I can say it's officially lit up. And then we will finally be sort of done with this, except for getting a couple lights by the door, maybe. Really? You're not gonna let me copy this? Okay. Okay, so where is the middle here? I need to be able to kind of see. Okay, so middle. About right here? Sorry guys, it's gonna be a little wonky here. Okay. There. It's much less glitchy when you're up close to it, but there, we've got a basketball light court set up. We're gonna add some lights over by the bleachers, by the walk path, to the doors, I mean. And then we need the hallway done. I know it's a little dark on the edges, but I think once I get the other lights up, it'll look good. It'll work out. And let's use... Honestly, probably something like this, right? I feel like you'd see this in like a Dick's Sporting Goods or something off the wall, lighting up shoes and stuff. Well, actually, no, let's make it red. Like I said, we gotta at least keep with the theme a little bit here. We'll do 2 lights. Oh, actually, you know, let's see how high this is. Should we do it off the red? Let's do this off the red. I don't think that's too high. Go above, like, right here. And right here. I hate that that looks uneven, but it is even. You know what I mean? Yes, we do need exit signs too. Yes, you are right. I'm gonna do one on either side here. That's so crooked. Alright, let's connect these and see how bright these are. It's getting bright outside again. Let's save again. I think that's great. And we'll do 4 on that side, a few over there, and over here. And then we're going to shut all these lights off and come back to this at a later time. AKA, we need to, we had to put a couple basketball stuff here, and, well, you know. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with those type of things, DJ. They're very strict for a reason. If they're showing anything that's anywhere remotely close to not family stuff, even one wrong slip up can put you out of the category. You know what I mean? One misplaced bad word, one misplaced, you know, inappropriate outfit or whatever, you know? Right, but what was the video that got them demonetized in the first place? That would be my question. You know, I'm not saying that YouTube is always right in what they're doing, but unfortunately, when you label your channel a for kids channel, then you have to follow those strict rules, you know? That's why Jaywa and I don't even, we're not even anywhere near that. We make sure we make it all just adult-only stuff, because we know we have slip-ups and we talk about controversial things, right? Is she a big enough channel where she can ask or inquire? Because technically they have to give you some sort of reason. Or better yet, I would say she needs to go back and watch the content that they marked the video for. AKA go back and see what happened. You know what I mean? Because they're going to tell you what video got you marked down, you know? This one's a smaller one. We'll just do 3. And I'm gonna say this too, DJ. I don't know what kind of content they do, but to me, a family content channel, if you're actually labeling that, should really be education for kids. If you're doing anything other than that, then I would just label it as an adult content thing. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even bother with doing the kids only stuff unless, you know, you're educating kids. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a Miss Rachel kind of content, you know? If it's anything other than that, then you just open yourself up for that kind of stuff you're doing. Right, but in her settings, did she do that, though? Because there's very specific settings where you know, no, I do not, this video is not made for children. And no, do not limit to my viewers over 18. You know what I mean? Additionally, unfortunately, they're very stringent about their regular TOS stuff too. So really what's going to happen is, unless there's someone truly out to get them, like a higher up, and I mean like at like corruption level, DJ, the YouTuber would have gotten other warnings. They wouldn't have just totally demonetized their channel. If we're talking about individual videos, like copyright claims or demonetizing a single video, then, you know, that's par for course. You're going to have things like that. But if you're talking a whole channel getting demonetized, then I'm sure they've gotten other warnings saying, hey, your content doesn't follow the certain guidelines, you know? And once you're kind of seeing those type of warnings, then you need to ask yourself, what am I doing on my channel that is getting this type of stuff going on? And fix it, or you're gonna get more strikes on the channel, and then your whole channel's gonna get taken down, right? I feel like I'm very hard pressed to find channels that just straight up their whole channel gets taken down. You know what I mean? No, that's under this too. Correct, John Paul. That is the underlying issue. I mean, we're seeing the UK censoring certain ages from certain apps, which I get. But you also have to ask yourself, you know, as a parent, are you doing absolutely everything you can to be sure that your kids aren't in areas and stuff they shouldn't be, you know? Because there is already child locks and stuff pre-set up, you know? Alright, so my next question is, can I put basketballs in this? Do we know if that's a thing? I'm gonna see if it works. I really hope it works, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be very sad. Actually, maybe we'll just put them behind this. We'll put it behind the basketball court, basketball hoop, right? I really, really hope this works. Basketball. No, what the hell? No! I hate that, dude. Alright, well... that sucks. John Paul, do we know of any other holders for the sports stuff that we could make? Or nah. I guess we're just gonna... well, actually, we could just use a regular shelf, then. Let's use a regular shelf. Short shelf. Actually, you could almost use something like this and line up the balls on that. It's a shame I can't change that, though. I mean, I guess we can. And just black for the rest. Oh, actually, no, let's use, let's do this in red. Let's see if this works. We'll just have to improvise a little bit. Not nearly close enough. I want to try to kind of make it behind this. That's pretty good. All right, basketball time. Please? Nice. Okay. We'll just do something like this. Will that actually hold them up? Probably not, but it's the thought that counts. It's the imagination that counts. Alright. Ball? We'll copy one to that side. Let's maybe shut the lights off. I think this is plenty lit enough, so let's shut this off. Oh. Which one is that? The one on the... it was this one, right? There we go. Okay. The whole game's flickering on my side. I don't know if it looks like that for you guys, but... Okay, much better. Let's copy this. Sure, that works. Yeah, I mean, that's something that I would have to personally do research on, but what I'm saying is, if I've seen the other guy's stuff that you're talking about too, and his stuff is what he does isn't exactly always kid-friendly, though. You know what I mean? Unless I'm confusing what you're saying, because you made it sound like they... Because you said at the top of this other one, for basically misleading family content. So that tells me that this other individual you're talking about did label their channel in some sort of way as advertise it as family-friendly when it's not. You get what I'm saying? And like any other corpo sitch, Twitch does it too. All of them do. Well, minus Rumble, right? Rumble and maybe Kick are a little more loose in what you can do, right? Without being as restrictive, right? But for the most part, unfortunately, YouTube is very sensitive about the stuff you say and do, right? What one wrong word, like, you know, the R word instead of saying, you know, grape, right? Or, you know, unalive instead of the S word, right? Those type of silly things can literally get you a strike on your channel. No joke. I don't like playing into the race thing. There's probably all sorts of channels of all kinds of races that are getting knocked down for stuff. You know what I mean? Everybody gets hit with that kind of stuff. I mean, look at a huge one right now that's been kind of a big deal would be like for Kino Casino. Those boys are awesome. But because a certain individual, I won't name names, was a baby, and pseudo allegedly used their powers to get them completely erased off of YouTube. Supposedly, alright? Allegedly. I'll say that again. All because that individual didn't like what Kino had to say. They had an opinion that they didn't like about them, so they thought them a threat and got rid of them. And those are Canadian white dudes. You know what I'm saying? So it's everybody. It's everybody gets docked with something. It's always something. That's why when you get on the internet, you know, you stick with what you can and do the best you can, but there's really no oh, I can't use that. I mean, I could. No, I mean, I think I understand what you're saying. I just mean that very, very first example you're using before you brought in the other examples. It sounds as if they did label it as a family-friendly channel, but got demonetized because they weren't following the family content guidelines. That's where I'm confused, unless you didn't mean that in the top part. All the other situations, I know what you're talking about, and I get it. I've seen all other kinds of videos on YouTubers and Twitch people getting banned or demonetized for stuff that is incredibly silly. Or they try to find a very small semantic item to get them banned, you know? That's not what I want. I know, John Paul. It's exactly the case. But it's also politics stuff too, if I be real with you, but this is the most sporty looking one. We'll do this one, I guess. Let's do big fat tiles, and let's go, what does this look like? Because I pretty much need to... You know, big tiles works. I'm going to put some type of, what do you call it? We're going to put vending machines and seats in here, and then... Maybe put some kind of other little... do we want to put TVs in here? Probably not, to be honest. Let's make it look more simplified. Let's go down this way. I'm not even sure what I'm going to paint these. That's where I'm kind of getting stuck on, though. Like, I don't think, I don't know if I want to use an intense color down here. I might just go back to... Then I don't want to do that, though. I could actually use a darker color. Maybe the darker gray in here? Maybe. Maybe. Let's use that in here. We really don't need this in here. Oh, we were gonna use this, weren't we? So maybe we can make, like, a feature wall and then paint the rest something else? Now that this is done, we can just sleep in here. Yeah, let's do that, actually. We put the vending machines on this side and then do feature walls with plants and seats. That would be cool. Let's consider the middle of the room, though. We go do the measuring again. $86. $86. That stuff just dropped. Oh, my shit's dropping everywhere. Everything is dropping. Okay. Oh, right there is technically the middle. So what's funny about that, I don't get where people get that Ozzy was ever anything other than a Christian. The dude is a Christian. He's always been incredibly religious. I don't know where anyone doesn't not get that. That's what always blows my mind, you know? Nice, have maybe just enough to do this. Yep. It all correlates and leads to, well, we all know what it leads to. You either are for something or against something, but at least here in America, you can do what you want to do, you know? I still kind of want to use red in here. I know the little flakes are orange, but does it have to be orange? Did I save that paint? I don't think I did. What if we use the rich red? That might be a lot, though. Red and then gray? Let me see what this looks like. It's like I said, I feel like that's outside already. I think we use the brighter red. I know what you guys are thinking. It's a little bright, but this is supposed to be a sports complex. You know what I mean? We'll do this, like little accents on this, and maybe on the doors here, and then the rest we'll do gray. Maybe. Or just this as a feature wall, too. Let's see what it looks like all red, and then we'll go from there, right? Yeah, it does. You know, and harking back to DJ stuff. Here's the thing too. Even and that's why I say this, DJ, even for us, for our channel, we mark everything as adult content, which technically should still allow for a certain modicum of, like, let's say, you know, curse words, or if you're in a game, there might be, like, some nudity and stuff going on. We still get docked for shit like that. Even though we literally mark it for 18 and older, you know? We have marked it exactly for that purpose, and they still want us to try to censor the stuff or bleep out the word or whatever, you know? And if that's something as a content creator you don't want to be a part of, that's why Jawa and I were looking at moving to Rumble, like adding our content to Rumble too, so we can be a little more free in what we want to do. Because they don't censor anything really over there. They kind of let you do what you want to do, you know? It's one of those things that we're slowly moving our stuff over to that, you know? And we might dual stream from there too. So I don't know if you know that other person, like, personally, or if they feel comfortable moving to a different platform, but if it's a constant thing that they keep getting, you know, issues with their content, even though they have it in their settings and stuff, then, you know, after a while you get tired of, you know, get tired of that shit. I would suggest to them to move some of their content, or all of it, over slowly to a new platform, and then just start live streaming exclusively from there. And say, hey guys, the YouTube channel's still going to be up. I might put up my live streams from Rumble and, you know, edit it to be YouTube friendly, but if you guys support me, go over to Rumble instead or whatever. You know what I mean? And just start someplace new where you're not as censored or as under the gun, so to speak, of TOS stuff, you know? I think this is cool. I think we keep this. Let's, do I have the door open over there? I do. I kind of want to carry this elsewhere, because we're kind of using the wood accents in certain other spots. Let's see if we can make it happen. Oh, I just realized we didn't do the see-through stairs. Well, darn it. No, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Seats on this side. Vending machines and stuff on this side, right? You know, let's set up the sofas first. A little seating area. What do we want to use? Well, and here's the thing with that, John Paul. That's why we've slowly we took off the we used to have chat read on screen and stuff, but if you're in chat, we don't, I probably shouldn't say this, but we don't have like a thing that mods out cuss words and stuff, because it's like, you know, we're all adults here. Unless you're like blatantly like aggressively going after another person in chat, right? Which isn't cool. But if you're just saying, you know, that movie was crap, or, you know, F this parking ticket, right? Then, you know, Jawa and I don't care. We do not care about any of that, you know? But I guess for some people, you know, you feel a little more sensitive to that, but Jawa and I also feel like it's also the internet, you know? You're on the internet. Oh, that's way too much. What are we gonna do with this? Maybe we do gray? Yeah, let's do gray. I'm not sure why it's fusing through the wall all of a sudden, too. It's very annoying. Ooh, actually, we could put posters in here, too. Along with maybe some other kind of thing here. Yeah, well, I mean, why do you think people like Asmund are on Rumble and stuff now, or Kick? Right? That's why I'm saying that, DJ. You know? If you want to be handled with white gloves, you know, then I guess YouTube is where you want to be. Or, you know, instead of Facebook, you know, Blue Sky, or whatever the other, even Facebook is like Blue Sky, like, you know, all those other places where you want to not have to worry about people really being like people, you know what I'm saying? Versus, like, you know, you look at something like Twitter, or, oh, I can't think of the other sites right now. But they're definitely a wild west of the internet where you can go on and just say whatever the hell you want, right? There's a lot of people that don't want that, and I respect that. But there are some people who can read a comment and move on and not worry too much about stuff like that. Because I want someone to be able to say what they want to say, and not, that's crazy. And not feel hindered, right? No one wants that. And that includes art, too. Like, DJ, can you imagine one person that's upset that there's nudity in something is allowed to force it to be censored for everybody? Like, imagine if that's what it was like, and that's kind of what it is like. Or, you know, you want to draw something, you know, of a certain political leaning, and one side says we don't like that, and then tells you can't post it at all. Or forces you to censor yourself, right? No one wants that. Dang, that's lit. Keep it like that. No, that's fine, DJ. It's all good. That's what the speech is for, my friend. You say it how you want to say it, you know? We talk to each other like civilized adults, and it's awesome. That's it. That's how life's supposed to be. I thought we had a basketball poster. Oh, here we go. Oh, we have soccer. Oh. I thought we had... So we don't have other sports except football stuff, soccer stuff? Well, that's a bummer. That is quite a bummer. I thought we would have something here. Actually, should we just leave the ceiling raw like this? I'm kind of okay with leaving it like this. Alright, well, I guess let's just add plants. I was gonna add posters or something right here. Exactly, John Paul. Exactly. I respect people's right to their feelings and opinions. Whether they align with mine or not, you're saying them. It's all right. You do what you gotta do. Because believe you me, I know we've all talked about stuff on this channel and have absolutely not agreed on anything. But at the end of the night, we still agree to disagree, tell each other to have a good night, and we move on. Quite plain and simple. I'm positively upset that I have nothing to put right here. I have nothing to put right here. We could do... like slogans or something, I guess? Like, we could do, like, sports recreation center. And then something else. I don't know, these are naked now, and I need them to have stuff. We can fill this up with the machines, though. That was our plan before that. Yes. The gumball machines are absolutely... we're doing it. Let's... we'll do this. We'll change the color of these. Ooh, that wasn't the same color. Uh-oh. Wait. There we go. See, look, and it's like it completes the building, too. We're a genius. How about, green? Oh, yes. The flippin' vending machines. And then I'm going to copy this. Although they're a lot bigger than I was expecting. But they were a little thinner. You always gotta have your sports drinks, right? On demand. Electrolyte City. Nice. I don't know, maybe with this filled in... well, no, we should still add something there. But I think the rest of this is fine, though. And even though it's not exactly healthy, I do like these. I love that they stack. Wait, are those not... no, those are the same ones. A? Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Oh yeah, we need to make the exit signs too. We gotta do that. Remind me of that, John Paul. I'm gonna finish this in here, and then we will... well, actually, no, we should add exit signs here. Probably just do cam lights in here. Do they have an official exit sign now, or no? See, they need to make a light-up exit sign. I thought they had one. Oh, I thought they had one. Would it be under lights? Didn't they used to have one that would hang down from the ceiling, John Paul, like up here? And it hung down and said stuff? Am I misremembering? They don't have it. We gotta look through the all option to see if it's hiding somewhere. It is not looking good. Not here. Yeah, DJ, hopefully it works out for them too. But, I mean, honestly, if I were them, and you felt like... Honestly, I'm that kind of person that's like one time is too many kind of person. And it's hard for me to give second chances to people or places. If I was them, I'd be looking for a different site to stream on. Real talk. I would be finding a different place to stream on. That's less restrictive. Oh, I don't know. That makes me sad that I don't have that. So I guess we're just using the carpet piece. Our usual carpet piece that never fails. Let's just put it here for now. Then let's resize it. Oh, and then let's change this. What color should we do? The problem is you can't do a very bright color. And I feel like exit signs should be green. Where's the other color we just had? There we go. We'll just do that. Above the doors. Darn it, let me just put it there. And then it'll keep exit, right? Yeah. Perfect, so we got exit sign here. I think I put it up a little higher. 6 likes, thank you guys. Add them to the other doors. Actually, for safety purposes, we should have a door back there, but you know how it is. Sure. Because technically none of these doors are exit doors. On this other side, like your only main exits are right here. So I'm not sure how safe it is if you're actually in the other part of the building or not, but we won't talk about that. Positively will not talk about that. Okay, let's save. We've done a lot of stuff. Let's keep on keeping on here. Let's spell something on these walls, and then we need lights. We'll do the lights first. We'll make it on either end, right? Then there's multiple spots where we can shut the lights out. Oh, you know, we also need a fire extinguisher and stuff, too. And a medkit thing. Oh, hello? Click. Safety first. hope the sign fits there. It does fit. Perfect. Nice. And then let's add a med kit as well. We'll have that on both sides, and then we'll have some in here too. You always gotta have this kind of stuff. Although I saw an ad, you guys, for fire extinguishers, like personal ones for your house, right? So like a small one you'd keep underneath your sink or something. I saw them advertise these things, but they're making them look like they're giving them a decal on the outside to look like, you know, an olive oil bottle or alcohol or whatever. Like, they pretty much make it look not like a fire hydrant, like a fire extinguisher. But I feel like that's so dangerous. Like, can you imagine someone's over at your house and it's on fire and they're looking around, you know, for a fire extinguisher, but it just doesn't look like a fire extinguisher? I don't know. I wasn't sure I totally agreed with it. I get what they were trying to do, but I fear it was a bad move. Not sure it's smart to do. Let's put one here, I guess. Like I said, they have to kind of be out in the open. We should probably put trash cans in here, too. One on this side. We'll put it, we'll put one over there, and then we'll put one behind the dude here. Gotta climb up here so I can see. Alright. Nice. One over here. Safety first. One inside of the, we still have to do the lift. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to finish this today. We got too caught up in other things to do what we needed to do. But that's okay. Okay. And maybe, I know we have one here, but there should probably really be a one in the stairwell. We'll put one more right here, and then we'll put two up there. I might actually be separating the rooms up there. I haven't decided yet. Okay. Because we know dang well I'm gonna forget to put this stuff up here. Put it right here for now. Just to remember that we have it here, and then we'll decide. I want to do like a yoga studio up here and some other stuff. Okay. Trash cans. We'll just, actually, it's already red and black. Perfect. Not sure it's smart to start putting these here, but for right now. Thank you, John Paul. Boom. Trash can. One outside of each of these. Inside the hallway for this. Where did I put this other one? I put it right here, huh? We'll put one right here. One over here. We gotta put some outside, too. Another thing to add to the list. Lists of lists. I think those other ones could scoot over a little more. Oh, yes, place that there. Thank you. Much better. All right. Now that we've gone on that tirade of safety, I need to put lights in here. Get sidetracked as soon as I see something else in the list of stuff. I am, yes. My plan is to do boy-girl side. I'm gonna have maybe the back area be like a small shower stall with the lockers lined up, and then we enclose it. And then we have some normal stalls, like for someone that just needs to use the regular restroom. Or if the players need to, right? Like, we'll have the back area where the shower part is locked up, like it's a proper locker room. You know, so then if you're playing a game or something, you have to worry about someone coming in and, you know, touching all your stuff. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side with the lady side. Set up, individualized door, lock, system thingy, stalls, toilets, sinks. And then this is just going to be a regular hallway. And we're going to build it like we did with the medical hospital and make a chairlift so that we have accessibility going. And what's great too is minus the stairs going up to here. That's why I put the chairlift. Everything else is level. So you can traverse how you want to traverse. That's pretty much what we're looking at doing. Up there on the second floor, I'm going to have yoga stuff going on, and I don't know, maybe we could do a micro gym, put some gym equipment up here. Those seemingly make the most sense to me. Yoga side and then a little gym side. We could also almost do the squares too. We love them squares. I wonder what it would be like with these. This should work, right? Let's try it. What's considered the middle of the room? I think this is, right? Right above the door, but right here. Let's do either side, and let's meet in the middle here. We'll see how bright this is. Maybe 2 more lights. Like right here. And then right here. I don't know, 5 might be excessive. Like I said, we're kind of getting in the realm of too many lights, and the game does not usually like that, so... Let's try it. Carry it to the other switch, too. This one's crooked. Alright, let's turn these down. Since there's a lot of them, let's try like 50 for all these and see how that goes. Also, did I ever mention, I know they don't ever let it fall below 30, but I dislike that this thing doesn't sit in the middle like a true 50% would. Oh. My brain heart. Alright, I think this is solid. This looks good. Just bright enough, but not too dark. Let's add Let's add some verbiage here and maybe a few plants. I don't know. Like I said, it's like a sports thing. I don't know if we really need to put plants in everything, you know? We had the plants outside. This. No. This. This is the smaller of the letters. Let's try to do... You know what? Let's try to do, like, we could do basketball. We could do basketball, volleyball, and tennis or something. Because technically you could put up a net and probably play tennis or volleyball too. So let's do that, and then the other side we can have yoga, gym, and maybe pool or something. I'm thinking that the next time I use exit signs, I'm going to trim them with the neon strip. That would look pretty sweet. It would look a lot more realistic than just that, but you gotta work with what you got, you know? Where is it? Oh my god. How do you spell basketball, you guys? Basket. I don't mean to do it, but when I have to, like, go back and forth in and out of the thing, I become just absolutely illiterate. I can spell it on paper just straight up, but it always throws me off having to go back and forth in this. I might be able to scoot that over if we want to make it diagonal. Maybe. Or we could put a dot like we did before. Let's scoot this over a little bit. I wanted to have like a diagonal look to it. Basketball. Volleyball. Let's try right here. Oh, you know, we should do badminton instead, huh? But that's really long word though. It'd probably be more so badminton than tennis. So let's do that. I might have to actually Google that because I know it's spelled a certain way. There it is. I know it's spelled a certain way. How many letters is it? Actually, I could almost do exactly the juxtapose. Let's try like right here. Will this fit? Badminton. Boom. Like that. Basketball, volleyball, badminton. And then the other side we can have yoga, gym, and pool. Maybe we'll have it going the opposite way so it makes a V or something. Yeah. Start from the bottom. So, where is this lined up at? Right here? We'll have to do it a little closer than we did before. Partial again. Yoga. Yoga. Boom. Down that way, down this way. I know the other words are a lot longer than the rest, but I killed it at volleyball. I was never a sports person, so I'm not good at any of those things. Except bowling. You should try coming up with a trophy case. You know, we could do the trophy cases because I need some other stuff over here. So maybe we could incorporate like a trophy section on either side. That might look really cool. That's a good idea. But otherwise, I think we just leave it like this. This looks fair. It's simple, but there's places to sit if you want to get like a little quick drink or something. Emergency facilities, we got lights. I think it's it. This is it. May I want to go back to bed again. And I guess I'm trying to think what we want to work on next. Maybe... yeah, maybe the stairwell, I guess? Let's save real quick. I'm trying to think about, oh, you know what? I just realized what we should do. I just realized we should probably make one of these with the volleyballs on it, and maybe the other side with badminton equipment. I think we actually have that. Wait. No, we need the copy. Oh, but this side, you know, we'll still make the shelf, and we'll lay it down, like the badminton equipment on this. The other one, it can be up on the wall. The other thing, it probably won't. It'll have to just be... well, it can't. We don't have a space for it. I mean, if we're adding other sports to this, we kind of gotta. Here we go. Volleyball. Perfect, dude. I knew they had it in there. I knew they had it in it. It's so well organized. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Scooch these over just a little bit. Pair them up in twos. Oh, I can hang them up on the wall. Choice. All right. Nice. Nice. You gotta have extras of these. You never know what's gonna happen. Can I tilt these? Genius. Positively genius. Alright, badminton, basketball, volleyball. And we got it on this side too. Although, should we just put it on the thing? I'm not kind of like the thought of having some stuff hung up. Okay. We got that. Done. Hallway is done. This one. I think I'm just going to carry the same tile, because I feel like it's a very sporty tile. Or it looks like it could belong in some kind of a gym or other spot, you know? I'm going to keep the wood accents because I might make it go up the stairs here. And it just... and the colors work too. It has speckled orange. Just makes sense, you know? Beautiful. Alright. And we're gonna make this the same thing. We aren't gonna hurt ourselves, our brains here. We'll get this sorted. Ooh. Ooh, almost. I almost messed that up there. Let's delete that other stuff. So because of my name being John Paul, my high school nickname was the Pope. Created the style I called Holy Bowling, where I slid on my knees and blessed the ball as it went down the lane. That's crazy sick. Matches the name. It works out. I love when people have like creative things like that. I know this sounds bad, but that's kind of how I name our pets too. So like Buster, our mascot to the channel, our original Buster, he's since passed away, but his name was Buster, but my thought was, you know, he's like Buster Posey, you know, like the one baseball player is, I think his name's Buster Posey or something like that. And we got like Kylo, Pup, and Ren. Dean Pupchester, like he's a part of Supernatural. All that jazz. I love it when it gets creative, you know? You know, can I change the style of the stairs? Because I regret not doing what I wanted to do here. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world that it's sealed at the bottom, but then I have to paint this. Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna sell this. I wanted these ones. Well, I guess we gotta paint these too, but... this one, it's gonna be on the left side only. I think we did, like, right here. Right? I think the only thing I dislike about these is that, I mean, it's still considered a step, but I dislike that it doesn't meet perfectly up to the top, you know? Let me try that one more time. Because then it makes a little weird thingy. I think the reason why it's like that is because you have to angle it a certain way. Maybe like this, because then it's lined up better with the stairwell, but now it's way shorter. That's probably safer anyway. It makes the steps a little bigger. Sure. How far is this from here, actually? So it is at least 8 less. All right, let's fix this real quick. It's gonna bother me. Does that look like it's about 8? Probably should mark this. Holy shit. We're a genius. There, that looks way better with the see-through. Much better. Okay. Did I finish putting the tile down over here? I did. Did it ruin this that I moved it? No. Even better. Alright, next stop. We gotta design the stairwell in here. Because where are we at right now? We're at 2.5 hours. That's cool. I had a friend who named his dog Pipple Tweak Pup 2000. Also an epic name. I'm assuming the dog was, like, super crazy. Liked dog raves. We're gonna make this a designer wall going up behind this, but we're gonna stop it, like, right here. Stairwell only. We do this on both sides. I better be able to reach that, actually, now that I'm seeing this. Please don't do this. Nope. We're up there. Can I climb up on this? Oh, how about on the edge? Can I climb on the edge of this? Nope. Absolutely not. Well, you know what this means. We gotta do the old jump and reach. No? Hey, V-Bell, welcome in. How's it going? I think I see exactly why I saved the other ladder, but... Please reach? Nice. Okay. I don't know, there's something about walking into that, and I'm gonna keep that raw just like this other spot, and I'm gonna keep the ceiling like that too. Just like this one. Good, first time seeing the stream? Heck yeah, dude. Welcome in. Glad you could make it. We're, well, I don't know if you've, have you watched the prior videos to this one? We're working on a rec center right now, currently. Here, I'll show you. I will show you. So... Ah, gotcha. So, welcome, welcome. Extra welcomes. We have... I can actually get rid of this now. So, essentially, what I do, once we get the quest house done, I flip the existing thing into a new property, pretty much. Or keep it the same. Depends on what it is. Hey, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. And we're at 7 likes also. Thank you. Well, V, to catch you up, pretty much the project we're working on right now, it used to be this one here. This is in the most recent DLC they have for this one, the Sakura DLC. The property is called The Great Investment, and this is what it looked like before. It was just a regular park. There, it just went through. Thank you again. It was just a regular park. And we enclosed this whole basketball area, and, well, we made it into this. It's a rec center. We've made it into a whole rec center. We added a parking lot with a bus stop. We added a kid's playground right here. And we also added a pool. Got all that set up. And currently, this is what we did in yesterday's stream. We got the rest of the outer building done. Like decorating the outer paints and all that. And we also have a Zen garden, so you can come out here and chill. The other part of it is a walk path, really, on the other side. I like this game too. If and when I finish this game, I'm going to be excited. I'm going to try the first game too, since they just had a remaster for it. So I'm excited for that too. Here is the basketball court. It used to be the cement one you saw. I have enclosed it all. Got the whole setup here. Which is what we just finished today. So we just finished pretty much painting and putting up lights up top. And we got this hallway done too. Like a little in-between spot with vending machines. And seating and stuff. And that's that. That is pretty much what we've done. I know it doesn't seem like much, but I take a long time to decide stuff, so. I go to this place in real life, same. You're going to be even more stoked because once we get this other part done, I'm going to put a little yoga studio up here, and then I'm going to add a gym on the other side. This will be a wheelchair lift here. I might enclose this. I haven't decided yet. I have not decided just yet, but I think it'll be really cool once we're done. But I fear I feel like I have a long ways to go. I haven't even done the bathrooms yet. But I know that I don't think I can finish all this today. So we might have like a micro episode tomorrow. Enough lights to land a UFO on? Pretty much. Actually, we could turn them on. It's gonna break the game though. This game doesn't like light stuff at all. It looks better at night. During the daytime, it just looks crazy. Although, it doesn't seem like it's ever truly nighttime outside. Oh no, those are the outside ones. We need this one. There we go. Interior court. Oh, I just realized I left a brick up there. We'll fix that. Can't leave the lights on too long. Grab this guy real quick. Oh, and of course, can I reach it from here? If it doesn't break my stuff, please? Come on, buddy. No. No. It's okay. We'll grab this. Oh, hello? I'm definitely high enough to reach this. Is this broken? There we go. Alright. We got it. We got it. Let's leave this here. Oh, now it gets really dark. I need to be daytime now. I feel like that's crazy philosophical, JP, John Paul. It's just another brick in the wall. I feel like that's part of some kind of inspo book, you know? Yeah. Well, it's because of all the projects I've done. Oh, we don't care about the buyers. So here's all the ones we've sold, V-Bell. All of these. Including the Scooby-Doo DLC. These are all the houses we've flipped since we've played this game. Minus the house we moved into. We moved into the Victorian mansion from the Scooby-Doo DLC. But this is, these are all the sold ones that we've done. And these are what we have left. This is from this most recent DLC. They gave us new housing plots to work on. So I still got these. But these are the rest of the Japanese DLC they got going on that we still got to do too. So we got a lot of work to do. I have quite a bit of content, including the Pets DLC. They're going to have a Pets DLC too for House Flipper 2. It's not out yet, but we're getting there. I think I'm going to go dark gray in here. Maybe I might make this other side red. I don't know. I feel like if we go too bright or too dark, it's just... it's not a part of the vibe. Not a part of the vibe we're setting today. And plus, these are colors I don't usually use. Anytime I'm in a new build, I try to pick colors that I don't usually use. So that way we're not making the same thing over and over again. It will mean we'll have to paint that up, but that's fine. I also like making stories for each of our builds too. Oh, I forgot I did that. Oh, does that mean... well, no. I think they have... I think they have the plane somewhere. I hope. Otherwise, that's going to be really sad. Because I might have to actually put a ceiling in there. Just not what I wanted to do. I gotta paint the interior of these windows, too. Pretty sure I did the other ones. I'm forgetting now what I've done. I need black paint. I mean, truth be told, I should not be doing this without taping it off, but I'm too lazy to do that. So I free painted, okay? We're living in our free paint era right now. It looks nice with the gray. Thank you. I think it looks pretty good. Because I'm also trying to pick colors that you'd see in a gym and stuff, and I feel like gray, reds, blues, oranges, greens and stuff you'd probably see, especially of the brighter variety, you know? In a regular house, like if I'm just making a house, I don't think I'd ever choose those in real life, you know? Unless, well, in the other builds. I kind of tend to lean more, I kind of tend to lean more towards, maybe like the faded color palettes where it's, you know, like the more moody or dark colors like these. You know what I mean? I usually wouldn't pick something like, let's say this, right? From the vibrant section. Like I wouldn't go full orange or red or any of these type of colors usually. Well, except for when we did the, one of our other builds, we made a streaming setup. Like a little streaming office. I think we chose orange, like a deep orange for that or something. It was very chill in there. We had some ambient lights too. Yeah, gray's very nice. Gray, and what's great about it is you couldn't pick really any other color except black to go with another color. Gray goes with everything. John Paul's getting a smoke break on. Go for it. Let's see if I'm right about this. Can I steal this? Ah, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave these ceilings cement. Like the stairwell, I'm gonna leave cement too. And I am going to carry this up here. And then we can set up the yoga mats and other stuff. We could also put some type of seating right here too. How that ran out quick. The only thing I might paint is that. It's still dark gray? It is. Just this part. That way it feels like part of the stairwell, but not a part of this. Let me see. Oh no, that was black. Hold on. Sorry. This one. That's better. If you end before I get back, yeah. I will see you later if I do end it. I'm gonna kind of assess what I've got left. I might end it here in a little bit because I need to have enough to finish all of this. It might not be a long episode. It's already at 2:40. I mean, I guess next episode could be shorter. I don't usually do that, but it might have to be the case. Otherwise, this will be a very long one. Well, you know what? I think if we go for it, I might be able to finish this. Because the rest of this is really just putting out the equipment and stuff and deciding if we want to enclose this thing. I don't know. I don't know. The indecisiveness is kicking in again. Put 2 of these. Yeah, there's like just enough to do, but also just a little too much still left, you know? It's that kind of decision making we gotta make here. We handle it down here, right? Yes. Should I enclose the elevator and make it its own thing here? I might do it. We shouldn't need that again. I might need to make this a little bigger too. Decisions. Let's work our way up. Let's decide on, I know I want to carry this over here because I like that there's an accent wall here. We'll just make it on both sides. I'm going to use the same seating from the hallway in here. And maybe even the one upstairs, too. Let's just take these up here. That was already empty. Do I want to incorporate this upstairs? Oh, I didn't finish this wall. Okay. Oh, and a trophy. We're maybe gonna try to put a trophy case in here, huh? Actually, do we have trophies? I don't remember if we do or not. I can't exactly put that there. I don't know, I might not have room for a trophy case. Once we add the seating in here. We really gotta keep that wall open. Honestly, we might just put some kind of a plant here and call it. Some other kind of something in here. Maybe a clock. I feel like this would be in here. Let's go like that, and let's make this black instead. Or maybe not. Maybe we need to... No, not that, not that. There. It's gonna be very lonely down here without a lot of stuff, but it is what it is. Because of where all of our emergency stuff's at, I don't think we're gonna be able to put much. How big is this one? Actually, we could do just something like this, so it has the cement element still. What do we want to do? There's no way they would actually survive in here. We could do cacti. I forgot, how big are these? It's not bad. I just don't want to go through the building. Let me see what that looks like from out here. It does kind of peek through, but it's not the end of the world. Guess we can move this out a little bit. There, like that. And maybe we put another plant in the corner. If I put you here instead. Do we like that if you come in here off of this? You know, maybe instead of this, we do chairs. We could have some kind of little TVs here. You know, maybe there's not always someone that wants to go there for exercise. They're just there to be involved in somebody's ball game, you know? Do we have one with this wood siding that matches this? I mean, not really. Maybe these? If I made this in the red. And then this. I will go with this. Let's put like double chairs here. And maybe a chair right here. Or on either side too. Yeah, to something like this. Maybe they could watch other sports in here. A light switch. Next question is, do I want to make all of them on the same light, though? Guess it wouldn't hurt. You know, let's do that. I'm probably gonna regret it, but... Oh, please select. Alright, this right here. Yeah, that works. That will be plenty. Did I add the ladder over here? I don't think I did, huh? We're gonna need it to get to the top for sure. No. It's not here. Alright, well, I think this is good. Let's carry this across. Hey, Monarch, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, we still got a ways to go. Rainy, but it's all right. Well, I'm glad it's good otherwise. It is blazing hot here and gross and sad. I wish we got rain. They kind of, the forecast made it sound like we would, we'd get some. We haven't gotten any. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you could pop in. Though I fear I might be ending it in a few minutes here, because we've been on for a little bit, but I do have a game I'm playing this evening as well. We're playing Sandrock tonight. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, I'd love to meet you and talk to you even more, because well, I mean, me and Jaywall, we stream quite a bit, so if you can really catch us all the time, honestly. It is very rare that we aren't. Because I like hanging out with everybody. It's my favorite thing to do besides playing the games, you know? I'll give you one final tour since you just popped in. I know for V-Bell, we gave them the tour also, because they also just came in as well. But that way, because I know anyone that hasn't seen the other stuff doesn't know what we're even working on right now. So, we are making a rec center, currently. And for reference for you, this is what it used to look like. It was just a sad park with an old basketball court going on. So we decided to enclose the basketball court and make it a rec center. I'm not sure how much of an investment this will be for me, considering how much money we've spent on it, but hopefully whoever buys it will like it and give me an okay amount of money. Just building the building alone is a little crazy, but no, that's okay. I understand, Monarch, and I appreciate you subbing if you did. Thank you. I appreciate that. John Paul's back from the smoke break. John Paul, I think I'm gonna give Monarch a tour here, but I think I'm gonna call it after that. Monarch, you don't have to do that. Jawa and I always want to make sure that, you know, people popping in and watching, like what they see and want to join and stuff, you know? It's not a numbers game for us. We're very chill here. You know? It's appreciated nonetheless, but not, you know, not always necessary, you know? We're very humble in that way. We don't want to make anyone feel like they're, like, peer pressured or anything. Because I know we're not the people that are, which I get why they do, but, We aren't a channel that's, you know, hey, like and subscribe, you know? We are. We've been, we've had this channel for, what, 4.5 years now? Well, actually, technically 5, but within year or 2 of that, we kind of got a little more serious about it, and we've been growing ever since. And we have this community of really cool people and everyone I call friends and stuff. Like to know where everyone's from because, well, it's like living vicariously through others, right? It's like you've been around the world, but you haven't physically been there, you know? Yeah, I do have the mystery machine. It's the smallest American car. This one is the newest one they've added from the DLC we're in right now for Japan. And the little, I call this the little Subaru. It looks like a Subaru to me. All the other American cars like these, they're huge. I'll show you. So if I were to, let's say, get even like this regular van here, or this one, like look how huge this is. It's so gigantic, I can't even see past it. And look what it looks like compared to all the other cars. It's huge, especially the mystery machine. It's ginormous. We'll leave a space so it's not so crowded. Connecticut, nice. I'm envious of all the eastern states because you guys have like changing leaves and stuff like that, like real seasons, you know? We're in Arizona and it's either hot or very hot. There's no in between nice weather really. It's unless you go up north. If you go up north, you get really nice weather. And thank you for saying so, Monarch. I love streaming and hanging out. Oh, but yeah, so for Monarch, who just popped in, we will do a quick tour. Used to be a sad park. We now have the rec center. We made a parking lot set up here. We also added a little bus stop too. This is kind of the side front view. I can't go any further than this, but just put some trees there. We got a little park. Got a little kids' playground here. We did a bonsai hedge. Got a pool. Got a little community pool going on. Lifeguard station. Relaxation spot too. I love that they added the gate sound to that. I think that's new. A chill bonsai garden. And like before, just a regular little walk path down here. Hey, that sounds good of you, Belle. Yeah, it'll be, we're playing My Time at Sandrock this evening. 7 p.m., we're Mountain Standard Time. It's already up, so you can see what time it is for you. I think you guys are 3 hours ahead, right? But if you can, you're more than welcome. I'd love to talk to you again. But if you're streaming, you have fun. I'm not sure what game you're playing, but hopefully it's awesome. But yeah, there's that. Here's the inside. This is the cement ball court, or what it used to be, and now we've got bleachers and the whole getup. Okay, so yeah, you are 3 hours then. Okay. Yeah, because we're rebels here. We don't follow the daylight savings time stuff, so our time always stays the same. And I kind of forget that. I like how I'm introduced to this. It's very professional, like a realtor. Well, truth be told, once we're done, I hope I impress a buyer, because I need someone to pay a lot of money for this. Otherwise, I probably put in like 600K down on this when I only bought it for 110,000, I think. So it's quite a hefty sum in the negative. So yeah, I like showing everybody the new stuff. I enjoy the walkthrough, and it also makes me think if I've missed anything too, so always good to spot check. Yeah, we got a little front desk. Bleachers. This part took the longest. I thought it'd be a lot quicker earlier, and that I could actually get the whole property done today, but that did not happen. We are going to have a chairlift here. This game doesn't allow you to make a elevator per se, but in the next stream I'll show you how I've been making it. They have an existing little lift that they've made for other locations, and I've just kind of adopted it. So we'll make this a accessible area for upstairs. These two rooms here are going to be locker rooms / bathrooms when we get to it. Hey, Worst, how are you? Not too bad. How's it going? I'm giving a tour for the new peeps in chat, and then I might actually be calling it here. We've been on for a little bit. We got vending machines. These ones. These are all brand new, by the way, for the DLC. I love these. Because now we can make our own little convenience store or something, like a 7-Eleven maybe. Or a Circle K. Those are popular here. QTs as well. But yeah, there's this. I'll leave the light on for now, because we'll go over here. And this will just be a pretty standard waiting room area here. So it's not so crazy. I might put the trophy one on the other side. The other end of this hallway is mimicked. It looks exactly like this on this side. So we'll see. John Paul had a good point about making a little shelf for that. I might make that. And then last but not least, we're up here. One of these sides I'm going to make a yoga section. So we'll have yoga mats and the yoga rolls and stuff going on. Where someone can be teaching yoga. Deciding if I want to... I'm probably going to have to enclose the lift because it's going to go up to right here. Make it enclosed. Maybe even block off part of this so that way it's separated. And then this side I'm going to make the gym. We're going to have gym equipment in here. Ladders to climb and weight benches. So V-Bell, you will know from our builds, everything is absolutely structurally sound. We totally didn't pay a contractor under the table with black market cash to make sure that we pass the inspection. We also practice very safe standard building practices as well. All of our workers are perfectly safe. We may or may not stack catwalks on top of each other to reach certain heights. Yeah, exactly. Let's just say to reach that very top part, I'll show you. I mean, you didn't see this. I'm totally slipping you like $100 bill right now, but pretty much you have this, right? Well, I cannot reach that top part. So what needs to happen next is this. It matches. It's totally safe. Nothing bad can happen. That's our building practices here. Thank you, Monarch. And Worst, yes, I did. Here, I'll show you real quick, Worst. This is what we had before. This is the property this is on in case you want to build from this one. Because I know Mira was asking what one it was last time. It's this one. It's called the Great Investment. And it was just the ball court and old toys here. So we kept the basketball court and we built around it and made the facility instead. That is what this monstrosity of a building we've created here. Oh, and actually, you guys, we have all the neighbors beyond this area are probably very upset because I've blocked their view of Mount Fuji. So anyone after this, they still have their view, but this poor fellow here, he no longer has a view anymore. The little temple up here has a great view. This guy, not so much. And maybe this guy back here, too. I feel kind of bad about it. I want this free plot. Man, I will tell you, though, they've designed this area very well. I'm loving how everything looks over here. We even got a little pagoda going on there. Let it chill here. Thank you, V-Bell, and thank you, Worst. Yeah, it's a lot of work. This is a pretty big project, and to be honest with you, I came in thinking I was just gonna make it simple, and, well, you know how it goes. Well, Worst knows. They've seen a lot of my other projects. We tend to go too far sometimes. Oh. But that's the fun of it, though. I can't just take something and not make it into something a little bit newer. The only one I might do that for is the ramen shop. I might still keep this a ramen shop when we get this one and flip it. And the school. I'm going to make this a school still. Because I like the thought of just making a Japanese school, too. And we'll just clean it up and make it look really nice. And maybe add some other stuff. Look at the supernatural stuff they did here. I love how creative they get with these builds, too. Like, there's a whole beam coming out of this. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't know. It'll be something, and it's going to cost me 1.2 million to purchase this. This one's a bathhouse, too, in the quest thing. I might keep this a bathhouse. Actually, did they still keep the pools? Well, kind of. They didn't really keep them quite like that, but I don't know. We can make a Yakuza boss mansion. I know John Paul in chat, he made a mobster mansion from the one. But yeah, you guys, this has been really fun. I am at 3 hours and 10 minutes. I guess we'll call it. And I'm gonna have another stream. Probably for House Flipper, probably not this weekend. Because Jawa has Friday off for the holidays, so he's probably gonna be streaming himself and into the weekend. So it'll be kind of his games. So if you're more interested in the House Flipper side of the channel, we usually play House Flipper Tuesday and Wednesday at noon, my time. But otherwise, I will be in my time at Sandrock this evening, if you guys want to pop by and hang out again. And really the rest of the week, for the new guys, we do have a schedule we try to keep. That way, you know, it's not like a mixed up schedule or something. But we stream Tuesday to Sunday. Noon and evening. Except weekends. Weekends are tentative. But that way you guys know. But I always post the streams early, so that way it converts to everyone else's time. Yeah, Worst, dude. Thank you for popping in. We'll see you later. I'll leave you guys one last view of Mount Fuji here. And then let's thank our members. Thank you, members. You guys are awesome. Monarch and V-Bell, it was nice meeting you guys today. Also, thank you both for subscribing. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can chat again, because that would be awesome. John Paul, Worst, you guys have a good one. DJ, if you are at work still, you have a good rest of your day at work. We will see you later. Mira, you have a good rest of your day. Sabrina, you have a good rest of your day. Midnight also, you have a good one, Midnight. And I think that was everybody. Lurkers, thank you guys. For sure, and V-Bell, have fun with your stream. And you also, Monarch, you have a good one. Yeah, we have to figure out the Matilda bot later. All right, guys, thank you. Again, I appreciate you, and see you later. Bye, guys.